our reaction and overall thoughts on the ESPN top 10 running back list. Because obviously we gave our top 10 running back list. It was pretty entertaining, and that's what y'all communicated to us in the comment section. So shout out to y'all, all right? But now that we do have the ESPN version of the top 10 list, shout out to Jeremy Fowler. We know this list is compiled of the scouts, executives, coaches from the NFL. So I figured it'd be cool for us to kind of, react to what the league execs, what the higher ups are saying about their players in these lists in comparison to how our lists were. So with that, man, I'll read this off real quick, and then we'll give our thoughts on it, all right? So first up was Christian McCaffrey. He was number 1 rated running back in the league. Shout out to CMC with the Niners. Then at number 2, Breece Hall, New York Jets. All right. Then at number 3, Nick Chubb from the Cleveland Browns. At number 4, they had Saquon Barkley, Philadelphia Eagles. At number 5, Jonathan Taylor, running back with the Indianapolis Colts. At number 6, Bijan. We got Bijan, baby. Shout out to Bijan Robinson, Atlanta Falcons. At 7, Josh Jacobs, Green Bay Packers. At 8, Jahmyr Gibbs, Detroit Lions. At number 9, Derrick Henry, Baltimore Ravens. And at number 10, Travis Etienne Jr., Jacksonville Jaguars. Couple of honorable mentions: Aaron Jones, Kenneth Walker III, Deke's boy Isaiah Pacheco, James Cook, Buffalo Bills, Alvin Kamara, New Orleans Saints, Joe Mixon, Houston Texans, and DeAndre Swift with the Chicago Bears. Also receiving votes, though: Kyron Williams, LA Rams, James Conner, shout out to James Conner, Arizona Cardinals, Tony Pollard, Tennessee Titans, Raheem Mostert, Miami Dolphins, Najee Harris, Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go. David Montgomery, Detroit Lions, Ramondre Stevenson, New England Patriots, and Austin Eckler, Washington Commanders. Alrighty. So what you like, what you don't like, man?
Derrick Henry should be higher.
Should be a lot higher. Had him at number 9 on the list. Yeah.
I think Breece Hall is good. I mean, obviously,
At
I had
2?
him in. I had him in my top 10, but that's probably a little high.
He nice, but at 2, that's
Yeah, outside. I mean, I don't have anything too much to complain about. Would like to see Najee Harris in the top 10, no doubt. I think he's got a case. But as I said, I think after the top like 5 or 6, you got like a whole pick your preference thing going with those last 3 or 4 spots, and you can argue a lot of these guys. You're talking running styles and et cetera, et cetera. But I think Harris with his 3 1,000-yard years, and I don't think they're projecting anything with these ranks, are they? But I think
some of them.
I think this is going to be his best year yet.
Yeah, some of them they got some of the projection stuff in there, but with Naj, just because he was in receiving votes, they didn't do a write up on him specifically.
Yeah, I think this even should be his best year yet with Arthur Smith being here and the improvements we made to the O-line, quarterback play, all that stuff. So I'd like to see him up there, but yeah, I don't have too many complaints about this list. Not bad.
Would you have wanted Jalen to receive votes, though?
No, I get that he's not going to get that. I get that.
Okay.
Receive votes, yeah. At least
that's what I'm saying.
Like
get his name on here.
Yeah, at least get his name on
here.
here.
Right.
At least get his name on here.
Because when I see like Ramondre Stevenson, I'm like, yo, I get it, and he has been producing, but I'm like, yo, Jalen, I think he gonna be better than that.
Yeah. Because you have some RB like an Aaron Jones. He's had a down year.
Yeah.
Eckler, he was slipping a little bit these last year or two. Yeah, they're on the list, and I don't know if they're technically going to be on the downswing. Maybe it just takes them staying healthy for a full season. Eckler's going to be in a new spot, but it feels like they're on the downswing. Warren's more on the rise.
Upswing, yeah.
I'd like to see his name, at least honorable mentions or receiving votes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Najee in the top 10. I wish that was the case. think he should get respect for those 3 1,000-yard years, but it is what it is. I think Jahmyr Gibbs, really good running back. Travis Etienne, like, I'm trying to think of the name. Like, Derrick Henry needs to be higher because I was looking at the bottom three. Gibbs, Henry, and Etienne.
How'd you feel about Jonathan Taylor being at 5?
Yeah, maybe that's high. But
Bajan at 6.
I know some of these guys.
Because Bajan is still very young.
I think Bajan's legit. Like, a lot of these guys are on my list. It's just a different order.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I'd maybe I'd swap out one of these guys and put Harris up there.
Okay.
Gibbs or an Etienne.
Probably Gibbs.
Probably Etienne. you got to swap the guy out. Those in the same draft class.
That's crazy, bro. It's definitely Gibbs you would have swapped out, bro. Etienne is on the list, bro. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate the list.
Yeah, there's only 2 names on this list that weren't on mine, and it's Gibbs and Etienne. But as I said, I think those guys are in the mix for those last 3 spots. If you really like their running style or how they do things, okay. Because the numbers back, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these running backs, they got at least 1,000 yards. They got the bare minimum to be in the conversation. Yeah. A lot of these dudes do at least. So, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the list being pretty cool. I think Etienne might be a little low. Definitely don't like James Cook being an honorable mention. I feel like that should most certainly be top 10. And Najee definitely a little low. But they might be projecting. They might be saying going into this season, workload decreases because more of a Jaylen Warren increase.
All right, we'll get Jaylen Warren on this list.
So, yeah, I look at it like that. Maybe that's the situation. I feel like James Cook, though, they hating on him because he plays in Buffalo. I feel like if he played in Dallas, he would have been on the list. I know him and said anything. So, yeah.
I don't see Pollard anywhere here, though.
Low key, you're right.
But I will say
but he's
James
in Tennessee.
Cook,
No, he
James
is.
Cook
he
had
is
the better...
Tony Pollard's up there. He was receiving votes.
Yeah, but...
They have him in front of Najee for receiving votes, actually.
I will say James Cook did have the better year over Pollard.
There we go.
But yeah, Pollard's not on here. I'm not seeing Zeke.
Man, chill out, man. I see what you're doing here, man. Hey, look, bro. Look. They playing with him because he playing Buffalo. It's Buffalo hate. That's what it is, bro. People don't like, but you don't even like Buffalo for no reason. Y'all, it's no reason to not like Buffalo, but I've noticed that there's been a national agenda.
There's a rivalry
to go against Buffalo. They talk crazy on Josh. He wasn't even in the top 10. I'm like, how do you
really? I guess you're right.
How was he not in the top 10 and he finished number 2 in the MVP vote?
I'll speak for you. He should be in the top 10.
Bro.
I'll speak for you right there. He should be.
But I'm saying it's a national vendetta against Buffalo. I don't know why, but that's what's going on. So I feel like James Cook, this is just a byproduct of that.
Who's above him in that top 10?
Travis Etienne, Jahmyr Gibbs.
No, you were saying Josh Allen.
Oh, Crosby.
Max Crosby.
Crosby's in front of him. What's the boy?
Chris
Jones is in front of him. I'm putting him in front of both of them dudes.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll put him above Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Kelce off of last year. Definitely put him in front of him. Trent, nice.
I don't think I put him above TJ, but he could be anywhere else on the list.
All I'm saying is he finished number 2 in the MVP voting. You've already broken down why quarterbacks matter so much more. So I would just be on record and saying if I had to pick to start my draft off, and it's Josh Allen and TJ Watt, I'm going to go Josh Allen, and I'm going to feel really, really great about it. I know you even followed a similar suit by saying you would take 2022 or 2023 Big Ben over 2022/2023 version TJ Watt. So if you're willing to do that, I know that you're going to be all the way on board with what I just said there. Because if you're going to do that one, I know you're going to do this one. I know you're going to do this one. He was number 2 in the MVP vote, had more touchdowns than all these other cats, Mahomes included. All right. I know you're going to rock with that one, bro. I'm just saying. He plays quarterback, Deke. He scores points. He scores a lot of points, man. A lot of points. But there is a vendetta against the Buffalo Bills right now.
I think the lack of bling might sway my draft pick there in that case.
Crazy. That is crazy, man.
Seven's got that bling.
That is crazy, man. That's all I'm saying. 7 never finished number 2 in the MVP voting either, though, man. Just remember that. This has been multiple times. This has been multiple times, though. This is multiple times it's happened to Josh now, man.
A lot of seasons he was injured. Didn't have complete seasons. That affects that stuff. I'm serious. Like,
I'm with you. You know I'm with you, bro.
Many times he's in the MVP conversation. He gets banged up.
Bro, that was what 16 for us. 2016. We was like, yo, you on that trajectory. I already know.
Yeah. It happened a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we know who 7 is.
I like it, baby. I like it. But yeah, man, shout out to the running back list, though, man. We didn't hate it all the way. We just didn't like it all the way. But, you know, all good, man. All good. All right.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a bad list.
Yeah, but I respect this.
Najee
It was straight.
not being up there.
Because he still
was
got
the only
the
glaring
votes.
thing to me.
He still got votes, though.
I think he was just low.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna be off the list, at least be up in the honorable mentions, to where it looks like you'd be 11,
Right
12,
on
or
it,
13.
Yeah. I think this is the whole conversation that the Steelers are having, and we still have been having about the position and specifically his style of play for the position. The 1,000 yards matter, consecutive seasons of 1,000 yards, but is that enough that we like that more than some of these other more explosive backs? But maybe they haven't been as consistent 1,000 yard, 1,000 yard, 1,000 yard, but they might have a 1,200 yard season and an 800. And it just does seem like league wide, the way that these execs, front office people are voting on, their coaches included, they leaned more to that versus the big bruising style. Because even you think about Ramondre Stevenson, he had a dope season last year, but he's all the way at the bottom, you know, right in front of Austin Eckler for receiving votes. Trying to think who's what we say is just a true traditional like running back like Najee that's on this list outside of Derrick Henry, and he's at 9 on the list. Everybody else seems to be more.
I think one of them got drafted this year, right? Someone out of Tennessee.
Yeah, he wasn't first round though, was he?
No, I don't know. I don't know when he got drafted.
Yeah, because I knew you were talking about dude. He was. I knew he was like because he was actually fast though. I don't know if he was all the way fast, but I know I seen one where he took it like 60, 70 yards versus Bama, I want to say. And then after that, it kind of got bad for him. But yeah.